Now, if you're planning on living in a Prius for a year, one thing you're going to need is storage. A lot of storage.
Oh my goodness. It's not even going to be this big, is it?
Hey team, welcome back to another episode. Today, Leah and I have some very exciting news.
We got our hitch, and we're going to put it on. Is that the exciting news?
It is the exciting
right.
news. Now, if you don't know what we're talking about, Leah and I have decided to live
in this Toyota Prius
for
1 year.
For an entire year, yeah. We're still figuring out how, obviously, and this is a huge step in that journey. This video is sponsored by Skillshare, but we're going to be talking about them later in the video. So this big box is what Leah's dad picked up for us.
Oh, it was way cheaper to ship this to the US than it was to Canada, so thanks, Dad. I know you're watching this for picking this up for us. I'm walking it over.
Can we open this package with this?
With the kid shovel? No, you're gonna bend it. I'll go get a knife. Come on.
We're gonna build a camper out of a Prius, and I'm trying to open a box with a kid's toy shovel. So this is probably the most important piece of storage for this entire build. Wow, so we've got our two pieces here, and they are surprisingly heavy.
This is heavy. Oh my gosh. A lot of people have asked about storage, and this is the main solution. Instead of having something on top of the car that kind of affects fuel efficiency and stuff, we're gonna have a big box on the back. So this hitch mount system is a little bit more complicated than most, but it's really, really useful. So hopefully we can make it work. One thing I'm a little worried about is, it's very heavy. It's gonna work out while you talk.
All right, so that was yet another example of humbling assembly.
How not handy we are.
A surprisingly simple yet super complicated piece of technology.
And how many university degrees it takes to figure it out? Too many to count. Oh my god.
So it's gonna go like this.
Oh.
Gonna hang off the back.
And then
like
that's gonna swing that part out.
Yeah. I am very nervous that this thing is gonna be too heavy for our car.
Also, it's raining and it's sunny.
What's that all about?
Where's the rainbow?
All right, so I'm heading off to Leah's brother-in-law's place, who is a very skilled person with tools and whatnot, and he has a shop full of stuff, so we're gonna borrow some equipment from him so that we can actually get this job done. And I'm gonna watch a bunch of YouTube tutorials so that we don't mess it up too badly. Wow, I'm embarrassed to say that took me way longer than I was expecting to. Turns out, even finding tools is hard. All right, it's hitch day.
Let's do it. We decided we can do it ourselves. We borrowed my brother-in-law's tools, and we are wearing
Work
clothing. Yes, let's do it.
Oh my god. Oh, we don't have the keys.
Yeah, that's good. Come a bit more this way, yeah.
So we actually have to loosen off and unhinge the muffler in order to mount this side of the hitch onto the same mounting point. And that's the only part that I'm actually a little stressed out about, but you know what? With Steve's tools and Leah's positive attitude and my attendance, we should be fine. Do I even need to use this thing? This thing. What are you doing?
You're not letting me see.
What is going on? Oh my god.
I believe in you.
Oh, there.
Oh, you did it. Look at that.
There it goes.
What is this like? I'm a mechanic.
So the whole hitch idea hinges on the fact that this fits on here and that it can carry the required weight that we need it to carry. So let's just hope that it works. Leah, how's that going?
I don't... Left is this way, right? I feel like I'm gonna break something.
Well,
It's so easy.
technically,
We did it.
we did it.
Let's see if the hitch
Let's see if it works. Oh, God. Wow, for such a small and insignificant looking thing, that was... All right, so we've got our hitch mounted on the back of the Prius, but here's the thing. This hitch is only rated for 200 pounds of tongue weight, meaning that you can only put 200 pounds on this, and the hitch that we just got for our cargo rack weighs a lot, so...
It's supposed to be 50 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, so now we're gonna test out our hypothetical bin.
Our bin is up in 100 Mile with Levi's parents right now, but this is about the
This
same
is
size.
roughly what it'll look like.
And we will screw it in there. Are we gonna put a platform?
Yeah,
first?
we might put a platform on the bottom of it. We might, it might look a little different than this exactly, but basically the idea is we have a bin and we have the ability to open up the trunk still.
Oh, what? And this, I think, will store like our cook stuff, like our chairs, stuff like that we don't need to access every single day.
Yeah.
But this is gonna be our garage.
Okay, so the main reason why we paid all this money and had all this hassle to bring this one over is because of exactly this. Look at that. Okay, so
What?
when it is fully extended like this, you can take this little pin and you can stick it in like
That's
that.
how you do it.
So then it stays, and then this will become our cooking surface. So we'll have our stove on the top of this, we'll have our battery below it, and we'll be able to kind of cook on this surface, and we don't have to bring like another table.
We can open this up, get into the pantry. Still, boom, boom.
I'm pumped.
Yes.
I think this is gonna work really well.
Levi did so much research on this. I'm so glad it worked.
Now, obviously, this would have gone a lot easier if we already had the skills to do something like this. But sadly, there are no courses for hitch installation on Skillshare.
That doesn't mean that there isn't a whole host of amazing other things you can learn on Skillshare.
Skillshare, if you don't already know, is an amazing online learning community where you can deepen your existing passions or explore new ones, because there is literally thousands of people who have created courses online just for you so that you can learn amazing stuff in your spare time.
The whole reason we can do this trip is because we can work remotely and get our work done on the road. If you want to figure out how to do that for yourself, there's actually a really great course on Skillshare right now called iPhone Filmmaking.
We're making this video using a specialized camera we bought for vlogging, but you can literally make any kind of content you want using just the phone in your pocket.
But it doesn't have to be filmmaking. You can also learn about marketing, logo design, podcasting, all sorts of skills that you might be interested in exploring.
Skillshare has been an amazing supporter of this channel over the years, so go and show them some love. The first 1,000 people who use the link down in the description or our code will get a 1-month free Skillshare membership trial. Now that we've got the thing lined up on the back of the car, let's show you what our plan is for the next step.
Yay!
So one of the main issues that we're afraid of with this hitch is whether or not it'll drag on the ground when we're driving.
So we're gonna do a few upgrades, like upgrading our tires to kind of elevate it a little bit, and we're hoping that'll give us some versatility of where we can drive, and we're not worried about the hitch like bottoming out.
We may also put a lift kit in the Prius, which seems a little
Seems
overkill.
like such a douchey thing to say. We're gonna lift the Prius.
Maybe, I don't know. Well, anyway. So let's see how.
You have dirt on your face.
Let's see how this goes. This is our hitch clearance test number 1.
And stop. There's cars. It seems fine. It's still at an angle because I haven't tightened it yet, but seems fine.
Hey, here we go. Let's see. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh my God, that is. Okay. Okay, slow and stop. Jesus. Okay, back up. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. So we do have to be careful. So beyond it just being a cool way to store stuff, this has a lot of functional properties. The reason why we wanted to go with a hitch-mounted system is because of the aerodynamics of the Prius. The Prius is, and I learned, one of the most aerodynamic vehicles made today. Like, there are multi-$100,000 vehicles, like sports cars, that don't have the aerodynamic qualities of this car. So putting a giant roof rack on the top of it would have seriously compromised our fuel economy. We really want to do this trip as sustainably as possible and with as little gas used as possible.
But we also wanted to be able to store enough stuff to make it feasible to live in this car for a year. Yeah. So we needed some sort of storage solution, and I'm so glad this is on, because when Levi first told me about it, I was like, I don't fully see it. I'm not fully realizing what it is that you meant. And I'd watched videos, but now having seen it, I'm really excited.
So we're gonna build this rack system with my parents when we go up to visit them at the end of this month, along with the seats in the back of the car, which we're gonna remove and build a deck for. So there's a lot of stuff yet to come for this build series. If you are keen to follow along and you want to see how everything comes to fruition, please remember to subscribe. And if you do that,
we'll see you in the next one.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna cut you off, but you started to say and I was gonna say we'll see you in the next one, but then you kept talking.
Oh, sorry, I do that a lot.
Yeah, that's true. And if you are subscribed, we'll
see you in the next one.
Yay!
Bye, everyone.
I need lunch. All that mechanics work, I'm hungry.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is both a very huge box and a very huge deal. This giant thing is our battery bank, and it is what is going to power all of our electronics while we're on the road and our cooking setup. Yeah. I knew she was gonna do this.
Video, I'm gonna lift something new. Next time it'll be you.
Okay.